Okay, so first off, let's say congratulations, everybody that got their name in and hanging, because you got 125%. You have until Friday to get everything together. You need to work at home. If you need practice paper to take home, let me know. But Friday, and actually since we're not here on Friday, you need to have it hanging on Thursday to take a picture of it, to have it turned in for your 100% for Friday, right? Because we got extra credit for turning in on time. We get 100% up until a week after that, and then after that, it's 60% up until the end of the semester. So it's really important that you try and stay on top of stuff and get things turned in on time. If you look at Teams, the next project that we're working on is a quote collection, and what we're doing is we're getting together a number of quotes so that we can agree on one in order to do it for your quote, to cut out the letters of your quote. And those will be in half-size papers, okay? It needs to be at least 25 characters long, so at least 25 characters long, and it needs to be attributed to a historically significant person. Now, as far as historically significance goes, this could be history from 10 years ago too, okay? I'm not talking about that it has to be like Abraham Lincoln or Martin Luther King. It can be those, but it does not necessarily have to be those. The way that you find quotes, the easiest way I find to do it is if you go into Google and you're like, okay, I want quotes, if I type in life quotes, what'll end up happening is there's a website that's called Brainy Quotes, and it will give you everything that you need there. It organizes them by topic. It organizes them by, let's say we do want to do a Martin Luther King quote. You can type in Martin Luther King quotes, and you will get 100 of them pop up. We're then going to take and we're going to arrange it on the page so that it looks good, all right? You can do it any way you want. There are examples of it just being black and white. There are examples of it being in full color. The one thing I will say is when you're starting on a page, generally what we end up doing is because we are so programmed by lined paper, we stop in this top right or top left corner, and we go down to the bottom right corner. When you're doing something in art though, sometimes it works out a tiny bit better if you start in the middle and work out. Because if you start in the middle and work out, automatically it kind of is finished whenever you're finished, kind of a thing, because you already centered your subject, and then you move out from there. Again, they can be anybody you want it to be. It can be more than 25 letters if that's what you want to do. Basically, what will end up happening is when we go to our half-size letters, we'll cut out the alphabet because that's what you're going to need to use. And then we can use that to help us cut out anything we want. The assignment is in Teams. You're going to need to turn it in on Teams. The due date's going to be Thursday. And again, if you turn this in on time, what do you get? What's your grade? 125%. You need to have at least 20 quotes, at least 25 characters each. And if you turn it in by Thursday after the end of class, you get 125%. Okay? So, your names are due when to get 100%? Thursday too, because we're off on Friday. So you need to take home paper, you need to get that going on. I need to see your scrap paper before you get good paper. Are there any other questions? All right, cool.